Have you ever walked into your garden and felt that sinking feeling? The leaves are yellow, the stems limp, and the soil looks like it's given up. You whisper to yourself, "It's dead." But what if I told you those plants aren't gone forever? What if nature itself holds secret remedies that can bring them back to life instantly? Stay with me, because today I'll reveal 5 natural fertilizers, simple, powerful, and fast, that can turn despair into hope and transform your garden before your very eyes. Gardening isn't just about plants. It's about patience, care, and the joy of watching life unfold. But sometimes, despite all our effort, plants seem to give up. That's when most people throw them away, believing there's no chance left. The truth? Nature has already given us the tools to revive them. And the best part, these tools are natural, safe, and often right in your kitchen. And if you believe in second chances, for plants and for life, join our growing community here at Root and Bloom. Subscribe, share your own revival stories, and let's bring gardens back to life together. Let's start with something almost everyone has at home: bananas. Most of us eat the fruit and toss the peel, but did you know that peel is a powerhouse of nutrients? It's loaded with potassium, phosphorus, and calcium, 3 elements your plants crave when they're weak, yellowing, or struggling to bloom. Here's how you can turn waste into life. Take 2 or 3 fresh banana peels, chop them into small pieces, and soak them in a jar of water for 48 hours. What happens during this time is simple chemistry. The water absorbs the minerals from the peel, creating what gardeners call banana peel tea. Now, pour this golden liquid around the base of your wilted plants. Within days, you'll notice leaves regaining their green color, stems standing taller, and flowers showing renewed energy. Potassium strengthens cell walls, phosphorus fuels root growth, and calcium helps balance the soil environment. It's like giving your plants an instant energy drink, but completely natural and safe. The beauty of banana peel tea is that it works fast, yet it's gentle. Unlike synthetic fertilizers that can burn roots or overload the soil, this homemade tonic revives plants without risk. And the best part? It costs nothing. You're recycling kitchen scraps into pure plant medicine. So next time you think a plant is beyond saving, remember, sometimes all it takes is a banana peel to bring it back to life. If banana peel tea is the quick snack for your plants, compost tea is the full meal. Think of it as liquid gold for your garden. Compost itself is already a treasure, packed with nutrients and beneficial microbes. But when you brew it into a tea, you create a living solution that works instantly. Here's how it's done. Take a handful of mature compost and place it in a porous bag or cloth. Submerge it in a bucket of water, and if possible, add a small aquarium pump to keep the water aerated. Let it brew for 24 to 48 hours. What you're making isn't just nutrient water, it's a microbial army. Billions of tiny organisms multiply in that bucket, ready to colonize your soil and bring it back to life. When you pour compost tea around the roots of a struggling plant, those microbes immediately get to work. They break down organic matter, release nutrients, and improve soil structure. The result? Roots breathe easier, absorb more food, and bounce back with surprising speed. But compost tea isn't just for the soil. Spray it directly on leaves, and you'll give plants a protective shield. The microbes form a natural barrier against harmful fungi and pests, reducing stress and boosting resilience. The magic of compost tea lies in its balance. It doesn't overwhelm plants, it nurtures them. It's safe, sustainable, and endlessly renewable. Every gardener can make it, and every plant can benefit from it. So, when your garden looks tired and lifeless, remember, sometimes all it needs is a sip of compost tea to wake up and thrive again. Sometimes, plants don't die because of lack of water or sunlight. They fade because they're missing a single key nutrient. That's where Epsom salt comes in. It's not the salt you sprinkle on food, but a natural mineral compound made of magnesium and sulfur. 2 elements that are absolutely vital for plant health. Magnesium is the backbone of chlorophyll, the green pigment that allows plants to capture sunlight and turn it into energy. Without enough magnesium, leaves turn pale, yellow, and weak. Sulfur, on the other hand, helps plants produce proteins and enzymes, strengthening their overall metabolism. Together, they act like a reset button for tired plants. Here's how to use it safely. Dissolve 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt in a liter of water. Stir until it's completely clear, then pour it around the base of your struggling plants. Within days, you'll notice leaves regaining their deep green color, stems firming up, and new growth appearing. For plants with yellowing leaves, the change can be dramatic, almost like watching them wake up from a long sleep. You can also use Epsom salt as a foliar spray. Mix the same solution, pour into a spray bottle, and mist it directly onto the leaves. The magnesium is absorbed instantly, giving plants a quick boost. The best part? Epsom salt is gentle, affordable, and widely available. It doesn't harm the soil, and it works across vegetables, flowers, and even fruit trees. It's one of those rare remedies that feels almost magical, yet it's backed by simple science. So, when your plants look drained and lifeless, remember, sometimes all they need is a touch of magnesium to come back to life. Every morning, millions of people start their day with coffee. But what most don't realize is that the leftover grounds are more than waste. They're a secret weapon for your garden. Coffee grounds are rich in nitrogen, one of the most essential nutrients for plant growth. Nitrogen fuels leafy development, strengthens stems, and helps plants produce the energy they need to recover quickly. When plants look weak, pale, or sluggish, nitrogen is often the missing piece. By adding coffee grounds to the soil, you're giving them a natural wake-up call. Simply dry the grounds to prevent mold, then sprinkle them around the base of your plants. As they break down, they release nitrogen slowly, feeding the roots and revitalizing growth. But coffee grounds do more than just feed. They improve soil texture, making heavy clay looser and sandy soil more structured. This means better water retention and healthier root systems. They also attract earthworms, those tiny gardeners who aerate the soil and enrich it further. Another bonus? Coffee grounds can help deter certain pests like slugs and snails. While not a complete solution, they add a layer of protection that keeps vulnerable plants safer. The transformation is often visible within days. Leaves regain their deep green color, stems stand taller, and new shoots emerge. It's as if the plants have been jolted awake, thanks to something you might have thrown away. So, the next time you brew a cup, don't toss the grounds. Think of them as a gift from your morning routine to your garden. With coffee grounds, even plants on the brink of collapse can find the energy to thrive again. Finally, let's talk about one of nature's most extraordinary gifts, seaweed. For centuries, coastal farmers have known its secret. Seaweed isn't just food for the ocean, it's a miracle tonic for plants. Packed with trace minerals, vitamins, and natural growth hormones, seaweed extract works faster than almost any other fertilizer. What makes it so powerful? First, the minerals. Seaweed contains iron, zinc, and manganese, tiny elements that plants need in small amounts but can't survive without. These micronutrients act like sparks, igniting the plant's internal processes and helping them recover from stress. Second, seaweed is rich in natural compounds called cytokinins and auxins. These are plant hormones that stimulate cell division and root growth, meaning your plants don't just survive, they thrive. Here's how to use it. You could buy seaweed extract in liquid form, or make your own by soaking dried seaweed in water for a few days. Dilute the solution, then spray it directly onto the leaves or pour it around the roots. The effect is almost immediate. Leaves perk up, roots strengthen, and the entire plant shows renewed vigor. Seaweed extract doesn't just revive, it protects. Plants treated with seaweed become more resilient to drought, pests, and disease. It's like giving them a natural shield, preparing them to face challenges with strength. And the best part? It's completely safe, eco-friendly, and sustainable. You're not adding chemicals to your soil, you're adding life. So, when your plants look hopeless, remember the ocean's secret. A splash of seaweed extract can turn despair into growth and bring even the weakest plants back to life. We've seen how 5 simple, natural fertilizers, banana peel tea, compost tea, Epsom salt, coffee grounds, and seaweed extract can breathe life back into plants that look hopeless, proving that revival is always possible when we work with nature instead of against it. These remedies are safe, affordable, and often right at your fingertips, turning waste into nourishment and despair into growth. And as your garden transforms from wilted to vibrant, remember that every leaf and bloom is a reminder of resilience and second chances. So don't give up on your plants. Give them the care they deserve. And if you want to keep discovering more gardening miracles, join our community at Root and Bloom. Subscribe, share your own revival stories, and let's continue bringing gardens back to life together.